Before and after photographs reveal the devastating floods in Houston as Hurricane Harvey swamps the city and promises to do even more damage with another 50 inches of rain this week. As Hurricane Harvey ravaged Houston on Monday, the extent of the devastation it has caused started to become clear. Huge swathes of the city now sit underwater as flood water continues to rush through its streets. Thousands are without homes, even more have lost power, and 11 people are feared dead across the entire state as a result of the storm. There is no respite on the horizon, with another 50 inches of rain scheduled to land over the course of the week. Harvey increased slightly in strength Monday as it drifted back over the warm Gulf of Mexico, according to the National Hurricane Center. Forecasters expect the system to stay over water with 45 miles per hour winds for 36 hours and then head back inland east of Houston sometime Wednesday. The system will then head north and lose its tropical strength. Many residents have been left no choice but to wait in their homes to be rescued, but emergency services have been pushed to the limit. 911 operators are having to choose between life-fearing callers, and panicked residents are clambering to their roofs to wave towels in the hope that someone will rescue them. Here, in a collection of photographs taken around the city before and after the storm hit, the scope of the damage is laid bare. There were 5,500 people in shelters on Monday morning, and 911 operators had responded to 75,000 calls alone by 10:30 am. More than 2,000 people have been rescued from the flood water, and at any given time, there is a 15-person backlog for 911 calls. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, estimates that 30,000 will be in need of shelter by the time the storm passes, and there is already an estimated $40 billion in damage. FEMA has around $3 billion in its disaster relief fund, but the sum is dwindling. At a press conference mid-morning, Mayor Sylvester Turner pleaded for help from other cities and plugged charity relief funds to care for the thousands of Houston residents in crisis. Two major dams which sit to the east of the city are being gradually drained by the Army to stop them from overflowing. The Addicks and Barker reservoirs are both dangerously close to their capacities. With more rain on the way, U.S. Army experts are racing the storm to release water from each dam. The controlled release will send more water cascading into the area of Buffalo Bayou, where freeways are entirely underwater. It will stop an uncontrollable wave of water from rushing through homes. The total cost of the damage has been put at $40 billion, and FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, has warned it will take years for the city and coastal towns to recover. As the situation became more grave, criticism of Mayor Turner's decision not to evacuate the city grew. When the storm began on Friday, Houston was not immediately hit. It was safe from the battering winds which tore apart towns on the coast, and many felt confident enough to remain in their homes. However, as the storm moved further inland on Saturday, floods, the likes of which the city has never before seen, swept through.